Well, once again, I found something else I'd like to kind of point out. I mean, this is a 2012 model. Definitely probably something somebody's lived in. I haven't even been inside of it. But, you know, look for this kind of stuff. Can you see that? I mean, is it common? You're gonna see it a lot. Is it fixable? Not really. Does it totally kill a deal? I mean, that's pretty excessive over there. Anyway, I wanted to show you that. We might walk in it. It's definitely not something I would buy. But we're here. Oh, look. See that? Oh, okay. That's the inside. No, it's not. Yeah. No, it's not. It's the outside maybe. It's just stuck right. Not gonna get a very good seal out of that. Awning covers. The sun's gonna get to them. Pretty common. Let's walk in this thing. I love to get hit by doors. It's not the easiest thing to video by yourself. I love my Wildcat. Ta-da! Ooh, lovely. Look at the roof. Very typical, missing the furniture. I mean, is that a big deal? Nowadays, not really, because most of it's junk anyway. Definitely something's been lived in. Kind of look at the vents. It's always a telltale. This is kind of a cheaper model. I mean, it's a Wildcat. Once again, they stole the TV, but left the dish box. A lot of sense that makes. I mean, I think they charge you more for not returning that dish box than they do the dang TV that you took. Let's go ahead and go up in here and take a look. Look at your floor. See it? Is that water damage? I mean, nothing's soft. Just could be age. But it's also real close to a slide. I mean, moisture would cause that. We already seen how well this thing's sealed up. And back to, this is definitely an entry-level RV when it was new. So it's kind of cheap. But look, I've walked completely through this thing. We know people have lived in it. And all the floors are solid. Unlike open range. And oh, that's a little bit soft, but that's just the wood. I don't want to completely harp on open range. It's just been my experience with used open ranges that they have a lot of soft floor issues. It's got to be something that they're building the floors out of. But we'll find out more. Somebody really knows what they're talking about. Again, don't be the guy that ends up with this pig. Don't let some dealer out there buy this, clean it up, and shove it down your throat, and you never even had a clue. Look for the clues. There's certain things that it's hard to hide. And that's my 2 cents on this one. Well, I've no more than walked a few feet, and right off the bat, there's always telltales. These are some telltales that might help you. I mean, kind of look underneath this slide here. You see all the, what I would consider kind of a water damage situation. You want to look and see if there's a lot of waviness. because those are things that are going to show not only a lot of outside exposure to weather, but also give you a little bit of indication of, has this unit been lived in? And we'll touch on lived in RVs versus vacation RVs and why not you shouldn't buy them, but that's on another subject, not today's. Another thing is, right off the bat, I noticed this. That right there shows you excessive usage, and also I almost would have bet before I ever even went any further that this is something somebody's lived in. Again, always look underneath the slides and look for damage. And on your frame rails, you want to look for rust and stuff like that. It'll kind of give you an idea of where it came from. But I no more than got around the corner here, and what did I see? Oh, we needed a window. No. What is that? I mean, I'm sitting there trying to figure it out, and I could be wrong, but doesn't that almost look like a chimney stack? Might it be coming out the side of that RV? And then, it's hard to tell, the little things. Notice the factory molding? Do you notice where somebody put this piece of metal in there? And it looks like they spray painted it black. That's just one side of the RV. We haven't even got any further. All kinds of wires hanging off the top. No telling what they had up there. Look at that. See that junk inside of it? Broken jack. I can tell you, we won't be buying this one. But we will go in and look at it. And this is a 2018 model. Look at the crack up there. Can you see it? Wow, that's a lot of rust. This is the first one I've looked at. Look at the crack up there. Can you see it? Sorry, I got a cup of coffee in my hands plus a piece of paper. So I kind of have my hands full. Definitely wasn't kept under cover. You kind of see all the outside mold on it. Yeah, that stuff will wash off. Oh, look at the awning. The awning's bad. Just for kicks and giggles, we'll walk in it. Well, that's always a telltale right there. Of course, I haven't looked at my paperwork, but it's probably a bank repo. But when you get stuff like that on the doors, it's hard to fix that. Are bank repos are good versus buying from individuals or dealers? Well, when it comes to the auction, man, look at that. That's something else. Let's go ahead and walk inside. First off, I always look at the steps. See that rust and stuff down there? That means those steps have been out in the water a lot. Mud, water, gravel. And let's walk inside. This looks like something that everybody would be interested in buying. Wow. It's pretty easy to tell that, yeah, somebody lived in this one. Ugh. And as a dealer, this is the kind of stuff that somebody will buy. Somebody will clean this up. They may or may not fix the upholstery in it. Which, by the way, it doesn't matter if you lived in it or not. That's pretty common. Your RV industry nowadays, they look at profits, not durability. And kind of take a look at this upholstery and those things right there. Yeah, these people definitely had an animal. I still think they probably had a chimney there somehow, but I don't know. Maybe it was something else. Oh, it had a bunk bed set up. Lovely. I'm afraid to go in the bathroom. I hadn't fell through the floor yet. Look in here. Ooh. Ah, right there. Cat food. I mean, there's nothing wrong with living in an RV. I would live in an RV if my wife would let me. But, and maybe someday I'll get to. But man, take care of your stuff. I'm not opening that refrigerator. That could be really bad. Look at this sink. Look at these cat. Look at this right here. You see that? You see how it's bowed up? Oh, they left us a cooking thing. Don't laugh, I don't cook. The one thing they kept was the TV. $100. Maybe 150, 200, Walmart. But it was important for them to keep that before they got repossessed. I mean, we're here, let's go on up. Do not leave the restroom until water stops flowing. Who are they telling that to? Their kids? I don't know, maybe the husband? Funny. Yeah, let's sleep on that. Hey, my biggest point to this one here is, this is what your dealers are out there looking at. There are dealers that are going to buy this. And there's people that are first-time buyers that don't have a clue. They'll hide a lot of it. They can't hide all of it. Just be careful. And on top of that, I'm probably not the best at videoing. I mean, this is just something we're just getting into. But my goal is to, well, teach you what to look for. So, like everything else, I guess I'm supposed to say, hit that subscribe button or whatever it is on YouTube, because we need followers so we can get our message out there. And as we go along, wow, look at the fan. I think it'll all be kind of interesting and fun and unique to watch. And we won't be full of bull. We'll tell it like it is. Aren't you glad you didn't buy this?
39 to do it quick. 39 call 13 250 1569.